Okay, having just filled up my bottles and turned around to walk, the game crashed. So if you happen to notice that the previous video ended where it was raining and a little more nasty outside, that's why. Had to crash, had to reload and find my way back over here, but I just filled water bottles. So I am right at the same location. Now I did just notice that these eggs here, so I'm going to pick those up. Mountain flowers. Water is very loud. Now, I was in the process of wanting to build, excuse me, some, or at least one container to hold water, and it probably wouldn't hurt to upgrade my armor. Now I am a mage character, but with Frostfall installed, I do need fur armor due to how cold the weather gets. Now fur is light, so I am going to stick the light armor. But by and large, I'm going to try to do everything via magic. And I did not see any small animals on my way over here.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
I have some elk hide, and I need a knife,
What is it now, Mother?
a hunting knife
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It
for
flew
dressing
right off the
animals.
barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Now what I'm going to do is check in this store, Riverwood Trader, to see if they're selling any hunting knives, because I really do need a hunting knife.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this.
Looks like we walked in on a
customer.
little
Sorry, you
heated
had to hear
discussion.
that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. Trinkets, odds
Let's see
and
if you
ends,
have a
that
knife,
sort of
a
thing.
hunting knife. And you do not. I thought you might be a little too small. Is there anything that I have that I can sell to you? Doesn't look that way. Ah, that reminds me, seeing these ingredients.
I better get back to cleaning the store. What a mess.
Okay. I'm currently peckish and thirsty, so let's have a little bite before we head back out. So I'll have a apple. And charred meat. I'm full and have a drink of water. I need more water, okay? Bit more water. Oh, I'm drinking river water. I forgot I just... Well, if I get sick, I get sick. Brain rot. There we go. That's a good thing. I'm going to have to go ahead and use the cure disease potion. Okay, well, that could have been better. I'm standing right next to a cooking pot. I could have boiled the water. But like an idiot, I did not. Well, live and learn. I've lived a long time. You think I've learned a few things here and there. So immediately what I'm going to do is head over to the water and refill those bottles. Somebody's humming. And then I'm going to go back into the Riverwood Trader. And this time, I'm going to boil the water. Two servings, 3 servings, and 2 servings. Okay. Do not forget to boil the water. I only had the one cure disease potion, and I lucked out by finding it. I don't even remember what it was. I know it was a loot, though. I need to discover, as soon as I boil this water, I'm going to head over to the inn. Okay, so boil water. Yes. 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 Alright, now I can safely drink it. At any rate, as I was saying, I want to go over to the inn and see if they have... I did spend most of my time around Riverwood on the other 2 characters I started, so I'm pretty sure that they have a alchemy table in here. In fact, every video I'd ever seen showing how good the game could look with a few mods in it was always around Riverwood area, so that's why I spent the majority of my time around here. That's why I don't really know much about the game. But I do remember there being an alchemy lab in here.
I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Somewhere. There. Let's see what these few items I've got. Restore health. I need cure disease. Well, let me make sure I've sampled all these. Not the deer antlers. Not the Mora Tapanella. Pine thrush egg. Stamina. Restore Magica. Slaughterfish egg. Resist poison. Okay. Resist poison. Nope. I need cure disease. What did those do? Resist poison for 57 seconds. Alright. I guess that's the icon with the shield with the skull in it.
We drink to our youth, today's come and gone. For the age of aggression is just about done.
Now what I need to do is go outside and find some small animals. I believe I needed small animal bone and a bladder. And I'm struggling to remember the name. It was a water something. It held water. So I'll check here. The blacksmith will have a tanning rack. I can check on the tanning rack to see exactly what it was I needed. Oh, of course he just starts using it. Alvor, may I use this? Thank you. Alright, what was it? Water skin. Why couldn't I remember that? Okay, so it looks like there's a complicated version and an easy version. It doesn't look like there's any difference between them. You would think perhaps the complicated version would hold more water, but they're both the same weight and they're both the same value. I think it's just options. So now I need bits of bone and an animal bladder. I've got some leather. In any case, I think killing any animal is going to yield some leather, as long as it's four-legged. Bits of bone and animal bladder. Now I just got to find an animal. I think I'm going to head back towards the lake. It's 4 p.m. anyway, and that's where this direction is where my camp is. I'll definitely need to camp for the night. If I stick near the water, I should find some animals, is what I'm hoping anyway. I've struggled with uploading these videos. Unfortunately, they look so great on my 32-inch quad monitor, but once I've uploaded them to YouTube, they lose about half their quality, it seems. And I've spent the last 8 hours just looking around, trying to find the reason for that, and it so far eludes me. I do use Vegas Movie Studio Suite for editing. And I think I'm going to try to get that deer right there. He's looking at me though. Alright, let's try to get him. I need more than one shot. Oh, he ran the wrong way. That's not going to work. Alright, well, I did try. I really regret wasting those arrows. Oh, here he comes again. Come on, dude. How many arrows am I going to waste? Oh, what happened? He just disappeared. What is this? The sun is radiant. I'm actually going to try to get across. I could really use those arrows. I don't know if I can get across there without getting wet. No, that's too high of a jump. Well, that's unfortunate. Deer just disappeared. I suspect it has something to do with it getting caught on those rocks. I've seen followers, for example, when you're moving somewhere and they get caught up on something, they just despawn and respawn to get around from that obstacle. There's somebody up there fighting something. It's some sort of a mage. But again, I don't know that I want to get wet. Well, let's look for animals for now. Now I mentioned that I had a crash earlier, and when I come back down here to reset the video, there was wolves here, so the blood splatter, and you can see the dead wolf laying up there. But I did not take anything from the wolves as I was trying to reset the situation to exactly the way it was before the crash. So there's some ingredients, and I could have taken their hide, but I did not. Tell you what, whatever mod it was that worked on water, those waterfalls are extremely loud. I don't know how that's going to translate over into the video, but they are annoyingly loud. Only got 50 gold. I'm never going to be able to afford any spells unless I start adventuring, but I can't adventure until I get the means to sustain myself away from a reliable food and water source. It's sort of like a catch-22. Whoa. Is that a dead stormcloak? It certainly is. I will admit, I've spent a lot of time in this area here around Riverwood, but I've never seen a Stormcloak soldier down here near the river. And I'm actually going to take that as bait. Actually, I'm going to take everything. I can sell them. I almost installed the fishing mod, but I did not. I'll probably wind up regretting that. And I believe the water here is, yeah, it's shallow enough for me to walk in without getting wet. I think as long as it's below your knees, you're good to go. Yeah, wet 0%. But that sun is going down awfully fast. Well, heck, it's 2 hours. Two hours to walk from Riverwood to here? I had thought that I had changed the game speed, but apparently I have not, or something has changed it back. I better head towards the camp, because it's going to get dark on me. Oh, there's somebody right there. Looks like he just killed a wolf. Or is that a skeever? It's a skeever. I'm not too proud to take that. Oh, I think excuse me while I check. I was pretty sure I forgot I crashed, and I don't think I changed this. Yes. Actually, I can leave that. I always want to field dress it. No, because sometimes I may want to actually pick the item up. If it's something small and I need to keep moving really fast. Alright. Now I want to skin the pelt. Yes, I know I don't have a hunting knife. Okay, ruined pelt. Now give me some ingredients. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we got awfully quiet. It's dark now. There's my animal bone. And I don't know why I butchered the meat. I don't think I'm going to eat a rat. But, you know, you have to do what you have to do in certain situations. It is dark. Where's my camp? Behind me. Okay, I need to head towards it. When I get to my camp, I'm also going to check on the time setting. There's a camp. That's not mine. Whoa, there's somebody right there. They're bent over doing something. I'm not exactly sure what. I don't think I've ever seen an NPC on the road bent over. It's an Imperial soldier. A dead Imperial captain. Oh, this is that
Hello
wanderer.
there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and one... Ah, well. After a little incident with a roguish lad and the daughter of a prominent thane, well, let's just say, best not. Afraid not. But if you're serious about sharpening that tongue,
Okay,
you might try the Bard's College.
Bard's College of Solitude. Got it. What are you doing out here?
Perform for my common man, of course. Why should only the courts and inns of wealthy towns be given the gift of music?
Fair enough. And I don't really have 25 gold to recruit. It's already 1:47 a.m. I'm gonna, if I can take all this, I'm gonna take it all. But it does. There was a dead Stormcloak laying off. Maybe they fought and he fell off the cliff here. I have really got to get to my camp. Oh gosh, he scared me. I'm not sure I can... There's a rabbit. Alright. Well, maybe that was my camp. I don't actually remember where it was at. Somewhere up in here. I hear it. Oh, it's a fox. Oh, well that would... Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Alright. I can definitely use... I assume I can use ingredients in his pelt. I'm gonna... Oh, see, this is a fine example. I'm just gonna pick the whole fox up. Because I really cannot remember exactly where my... I think that may very well have been my campsite I was looking at. I know it's in here somewhere. I hear... Oh, another fox. Oh! I don't like that dark and just hearing that heavy breathing of some animal. There. Is that my campsite? Yeah, that's it. I think that was what I was looking at earlier. Okay. I'm hungry, thirsty, tired. So let's have a bit to eat. Have some charred meat since I do have water. Let's just eat all the charred meat. I'm full. Let's have some boiled water. I need more. Okay. Use the same one I just drank from. I need more water. Okay. And a bit more. Alright, no longer thirsty. Although you can see I'm starting to get cold. Icon in the top right of the screen. There is cool. luckily I just got near a fire. 2:35. I'm going to warm up next to the fire, and then I'm going to lay down and go to sleep. Once I've warmed up and lay down to sleep, you will stay that temperature while you're sleeping. So I'm going to go right into sleep mode, and I'm going to sleep for 8 hours. I've got to get my... I need to find out what time speed the game is set at. But before I do that, you know, I thought okay. Apparently that was something I did when the video crashed. I'm going to build a tanning rack, and I need 3 pieces of firewood, so that's what I'm doing right now, getting firewood. Okay, that should have given me 6 pieces of wood. Wait a minute, I've just woken up, so I'm going to be peckish, slightly thirsty, and not tired. Alright, I'm not going to eat right now. Let's see. Firewood 6, okay. I want to craft a tanning rack. Okay, and now I want to place a tanning rack. I did this earlier in the part that crashed. I want it right there. And this was how I found out how to make the water skin, or what ingredients I needed to make the water skin. So I need leather, bits of bone, and an animal bladder. And what I've got is an elk hide, which I can make leather out of the elk hide, so let's go ahead and do that. 2 pieces of leather out of 1 elk hide. Yes. Okay. So now I've got the leather now. I need the bits of bone and an animal bladder. I thought I had some bits of bone. Small animal bones. I wonder how you make them bits of bones. Oh, I got that fox carcass, I forgot. Come over here. Drop him on the ground. And then I'll field dress him. Maybe I'll get some bits of bones out of this. Yes, yes. Takes an awful long time. I'm gonna try to... Oh, I'm going to try to harvest ingredients. I just need some bits of bone. Oh, I've learned, so I'm now a little better at it. Small animal bone. How do I get the bits of bone? I don't think I want to eat. Pretty sure I don't want to eat a wolf. I'm sorry, a fox. Well, essentially, I'm still at this stage of my development. I still have to stay fairly close to my camp. I can't afford to sleep in an inn. I can't afford to buy anything, really. So I'm going to have to live off the land, gathering my own resources and food as required. And you can see, it's already 5 p.m. I just woke up, did some cleaning. I think it was 10 when I got up. And each one of those little cleaning actions probably took about an hour. And now it's 5 p.m., so I definitely can't sit out again, because I'm going to need to sleep shortly. I'm already hungry and thirsty again, so I definitely will need to go looking for some food. I'm going to eat those baked potatoes, an elk steak, and some boiled water. and I need more. This only provides 3 drinks, and it took all 3. Okay, I'm no longer thirsty, but I'm also totally out of water. So before night falls, I'm going to have to go and get some water. Actually, that'll be in the next video.